Hi everybody, it's Ozzy again. Thought I'd do a quick update. It's been a little while. So I don't know if you can notice, but I've had a little bit of a change with the scape in the tank. I did this actually yesterday. Reason is because I've had, just lately I've had problems with water quality, and I've actually lost a few of my tiger barbs, which is a real shame, and also my cardinal tetras, which as you can see are down in the bottom corner now. They're all actually doing really well now, but they did have an outbreak of white spot. So I did, they were the only ones in the whole tank that were affected by white spot, so I had to treat for that. It's cleared up really quick, and I didn't lose any of those, so luckily, but I'm putting it down to just the general water quality. This was because I haven't been doing any gravel cleaning at all. I've just been thinking or relying on the plants to use this nutrition of the fish waste and what have you. But obviously it just built up to an extent where it was just too much that the tank couldn't cope with. This is what I'm putting it down to, and the fish started to suffer basically. So yeah, like I say, I treated for the white spot. It's all cleared up. I did lose a few tiger barbs, like I say, probably about 4 or 5 in total. But everything now I think is fine. I did the new scape yesterday, and what I basically did was I took out every plant that I could take out that wasn't rooted. So I took out everything that was on bogwood, all of the large rocks, and I gave the gravel a nice hoovering over, got out loads and loads of waste, and I basically put the bogwood with the Anubias attached. I've put that all along the back of the tank now. I did have my red Ludwigia growing up over the very back of the tank, but I found that when that grew and I had to trim it, that I was still left with all the old sort of straggly stems, which did keep re-shooting out, but it was just a mess and it was too tricky to get to behind all the bogwood. So what I've done, I've put all the bogwood along the back with the Anubias on there, and I've just got one little clump now of Ludwigia, which I've brought now further to the, further out at the front, so I can just let that grow up, and once it does I can either trim it or replant. It's just easier to get to, and basically the tank is sort of thinned out a bit now, not quite so chocker with pieces of wood and plants. There were a few plants that didn't do well. I did have Cyprus helferi in here, and I've had to remove that because that was just slowly deteriorating. And also, I've still got some Bacopa here. There's a few strands that I'm still sort of clinging on, and I've replanted them here just together in a group. They have got a little bit of root on them, but it's not looking like it's thriving by any means. So it's just sort of trial and error really, see what plants will do okay in this tank and what don't. I mean, like this dwarf sage here, that's really done quite well. That's probably trebled in size since I put that in a few months ago, and it is sending out runners as well, little shoots, so that one is doing really well. The crypts are doing okay. Crypts seems to do okay, and the Ludwigia, like I say, that does that does grow actually really quite well in here. So it's just trial and error, see what plants do well, and also I'm keeping it a bit sort of thinner around so that I am able to vacuum clean here and there, you know, as I feel the need, and try and just keep the cleanliness of the tank up together. Right, so that's the reason why I've done my change around. Otherwise I would have left it because I did like it. So I'm not overly amazed by this setup at all, or this you know, this tank layout, but I'm just trying to get it back to a healthy stage at the moment, and it seems to be okay now. So anyway, some new fish that I've got. I did get these new fish before I sort of had my crisis as such with the tank water quality. So, you know, don't think that I've just had, you know, tank water problems and I've just been chucking in new fish, because I haven't. These were bought before the real problem happened. So these fish have been in for a while and are really doing well. So anyway, one of the new fish is this bright orange selfin molly right in the middle of the screen there. He looks more yellow in there, but he's lovely bright orange. So, and I've had him for a good month or so, and he's really lovely. His health hasn't deteriorated whatsoever. Also, another month ago, I suppose, I actually could not resist in the shop. I saw this little balloon gold. The name's ram, sorry. Gold ram, and there was two of them in the store for £10. They were like $5.99 each, or two for £10, and I just couldn't resist them. So I thought I'd try and have some little cichlids in here and see. Because they're so small, I thought hopefully they shouldn't cause a problem. So I got two of these in here, which are beautiful, beautiful little fish. I've had them for a month, at least a month, and they're really thriving. And they've been thriving even through the water quality problems. So I've got two of these, and then about 2 weeks ago, what do I see in another fish shop? But I see there's one right down in the middle there, an electric blue balloon ram. And I've got two of these as well, and once he turns you'll see his lovely colours. He is absolutely gorgeous. And these were $10.95 each, so these were more than double the price, but they are just so nice. Their colours, they show sort of almost more like a purple colour, whereas the cardinals are real electric. These actually show up like almost like a purple. So they're just so nice. I'm so pleased with them, and like I say, I've had them about 2 weeks now. They've all done really well through the water quality issues. So yeah, I hope you like what you see here. Like I say, here's my shoal of cardinals. I didn't lose any of those. They were the only fish that had a white spot problem. Yeah, it was weird. They all come down with white spot. No other fish in the tank got white spot at all, and I put the treatment in as it says on the bottle, and they've all cleared up lovely, and I didn't lose a single one of those. So yeah, anyway, that's a quick update of what's going on, and hopefully it'll all be back on track now, and you know, I can keep it a bit cleaner now. So anyway, I think that's everything I needed to mention. I'll just give you a few close-ups of them whilst we're up and running. So there we go. I'll actually put a little bit of flake in, see if it'll bring the rams to the front. There's actually one of them right down in there, look. So pretty. $10.95 each. I really had to give that some thought, and I thought I'll take the plunge. And they're getting on really well with my with the golden balloon rams as well. So there they are, just lovely little fish they are. I'm so pleased that they're doing well, and I'm so pleased they're doing well with the others as well. And the little gold one's just gone in. There's a gold one. Like I say, there are 2 of those. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you like them. But at the moment, these are my pride and joy. Right, thanks for taking a look, everyone. I'll speak to you later. Bye.